Welcome back. In this segment, we're going to be talking about detoxification, regeneration, and what they are. So it's important to understand that detoxification does not treat symptoms of a problem, and it doesn't treat a deficiency either. So the word treatment itself does not really apply. But if it does, quote unquote, treat anything, we're going for the root cause of whatever the symptoms are. It is a system more so than a treatment. So detoxification is a system. It takes into consideration alkalization and acidosis balance, homeostasis, enhancement, revitalization, regeneration, and cleansing. So with all our scientific sophistication, we have not even come close to making a supplement that replaces food. Chemistry, physics, and physiology all show over and over again that fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds are the best sources of foods for humans and should make up the majority of what you consume on a regular basis, even when you are not undergoing detoxification. The goal is to employ the most thorough, efficient, and natural means available toward the goal of detoxification and cleansing. There are always new methods to explore and learn, and this is always going to continue to evolve over time. The system makes nutrients available to the body faster than any other system that I'm aware of, because the bowel is cleaner and the colon muscle tone is stronger. So it's going to strengthen the digestive tract to allow for better absorption and utilization of nutrition. Now, when the bowels are full of toxins, it can become sluggish. It loses its ability to function as well as it can. And it also loses muscle tone, which can lead to things like constipation, diarrhea. Detoxification really is about establishing the proper elimination of toxic material from the body, such as heavy metals, pathogens, stagnant cellular debris, environmental toxins, toxins from our food, that all of which that accumulate in the colon. And it takes lifestyle changes and intervention that are going to restore good bowel function once it's lost. And compared to other treatments, this is much more cost effective and it's achievable for many people. Now, there's an average of 37 trillion microbes in the digestive tract. That's more microbes than there are stars in the Milky Way, which is crazy to think about. When it is well supported and in balance, it does a variety of different things for you. It helps you digest food. It plays a role in immune support. It supports the use of vitamins. It helps balance hormones. It helps you absorb nutrients better. It helps balance blood sugar. It helps, obviously, with detoxification and support healthy inflammatory response via a healthy immune system. So using this system, we can take the buildup of mucus and toxic material in the body, which has become essentially stuck or sticky. It's congested, and we can flush it out of the body. The real work in healing the body is going to come later when there is a transformation of tissue integrity, which results in a higher quality body. Now, this process can bring on a healing crisis, which we'll talk about later, and it can take some people a while. It can take even up to 6 months to bring about a complete elimination. But whether you do this for 8 weeks or you take a break and you come back to it and you say use this maybe 3-4 times a year, the result is going to be a cleaner, purer body that is able to accept and handle the nutrition found in the food you eat at a much better rate. So we must all prepare the body's elimination channels for the house cleaning that is about to happen. If we build the body up to cause a cleansing to occur, then we must open up the elimination systems to handle this discarded material. Now, there are 4 ways that we get rid of toxic waste. These are going to be breath, urination, bowel movements, and sweating. Now, it is common for toxic old substances to flow not only from the bowel, but also from all channels. So things like the lungs, breathing, the mouth, nose, ears, skin, the kidneys, the lymph, the sex organs. Like all these are possible channels that must be ready and capable of handling this. So in other words, we need to prepare the body before we even get started so that it can handle these potential cleansing reactions. And this is crazy because some people may be as far back as 10 meals behind on bowel movements. That's how constipated sometimes people can be. And as the body rises up from the old, almost like a phoenix, we have to work with it, support it, and encourage this cleansing process. Now, when it comes to regeneration and reversing disease, there are really 5 main keys that you need to be aware of. It's assimilation of nutrients, excretion of waste, growth, reproduction, and adaptation. The assimilation of nutrients we've kind of already talked about. So the body needs nutrients to build cells, activity, repair damage. It is based on our ability to break down the food we ate efficiently and detoxify, get rid of what's not needed. So can we take in what we need and can we get rid of what we don't effectively? The second part is excretion of waste. It's getting rid of what we need to get rid of. Are we getting rid of it, or are we behind on bowel movements like we just talked about? Growth. So we're always either growing or breaking down. Now, growth is really important because as the body grows to maximum size, shape, and dimensions dictated by this is genetic, by our genetics, once the body achieves full maturity, then it maintains homeostasis by replicating itself year after year through cellular regeneration and repair. So are we able to regenerate and repair year after year? Reproduction. So the body replaces itself, again, on a continuum based on homeostasis. Are we keeping that homeostasis, or are we falling out of balance where we're not able to regenerate as much as we can? Now, all cells are going to wear out within a given time frame, and they need replacement by new cells. So we have to make sure that the body is always reproducing itself year after year. It also needs to reproduce itself in the form of having offspring, which is needed for our species to survive. The final step is adaptation. So the body needs to continually adapt to maintain homeostasis. If we're able to adapt to the stresses that occur, then we have a better chance of reaching and maintaining homeostasis. Now, any action that you take that supports any of these 5 actions is going to improve your health. On the other hand, anything that's going to take away from those 5 is going to inhibit your health. It is that simple. The truth is that there is an innate intelligence within the body. Some call it intelligent design, but the point is the body is able to heal itself. And the truth is that's anywhere between 97 and 99% of all illness and what we call disease is really an intelligent adaptive response to a physical, chemical, or emotional stress that you can see in the picture on the right. Yes, we all inherit certain genetic traits, but it's how those genes are expressed that is determined by your perception of your environment. In other words, this is why mindset is key, especially when getting started, and our ability to adapt is really important. So I hope that makes sense, and I'll see you in the next video.